Pastor Mark Fishburne with another Ministry Minutes on this Tuesday, April the 28th. Last Friday on Ministry Minutes, if you recall, we looked in 1 Corinthians chapter 16, and where he talked about those who had addicted themselves to the ministry of the saints. We said they took responsibility for themselves. They committed themselves to the ministry. They assigned themselves to that task. They didn't have to be begged or pleaded with. They saw that as their responsibility. And so we just looked at the importance of us being addicted to the ministry. Well, today from Hebrews chapter 10, verse 22, on down a couple of verses. Verse 22, it says, "Let us draw near with a true heart in full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised." In our text last time, we noticed it talked about standing firm. And so we continue that line of thought just a little bit, where he says, let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering. But then he gives this parenthetical here at the end of verse number 23. After he says, let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, he says this, for he is faithful that promised. In other words, the reason we can be faithful is because God is faithful. And I would also go the opposite direction on that and say, if we are not faithful, then we know it's not God's fault, it's our fault. When we quit on God, when we quit serving God, in essence, what we're saying is, God, you just weren't faithful enough to meet my needs. You weren't faithful enough to give me the strength and everything I needed to serve you. That's really what we're saying. And so it's important that we stand fast, that we hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering. And why can we do that? Because he is faithful in supplying our needs, meeting our needs each and every day. And so today, hold fast the profession of faith. Continue on serving God. You know, we talk oftentimes, I've mentioned several times about there's only two abilities that God looks for when looking for a servant. First of all is availability, that willingness to serve. But secondly, there was a second thing, and that is dependability. Those who will be faithful in service. And so even though things may be difficult, and things can get difficult, and maybe things will be even more difficult than what they are today for us. We don't know what's coming our way. But the point is, we can continue serving God. We can be faithful because he is faithful each and every day to give us all that we need to continue serving him. So stand fast, hold fast the profession of your faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised. Thank you. Have a good day. We're still in a wait and see as far as tomorrow night, as far as what the rain is going to do. And so just stay posted to Facebook. I try to get some texts out as well as to what we're doing. But tomorrow night, weather permitting, we'll meet here. And it's our theme night for our kids club. And so we've asked them to dress up. It's alphabet night, and you already know all about that. If you have any questions, you can text me or contact me. But if Lord willing, we can meet. If it's not a washout, we're going to have some fun recognizing those. Don't forget to take a picture. And we will try to do some judging. And again, I will get with you how to get those pictures to me. And we'll give awards the following week then. So I have time to look at all the pictures and make our determinations. All right? I'll get some impartial judges to help me with that. But all right, I've taken enough of your time today. Have a good day and hold fast the profession of your faith.